You think his sound didn't get kind of out the way though? Cause like the soul sample, you don't really hear that much no more. So
Nah, I still think he's solid. I think I think he's gotten so big that maybe he kind of overlooks certain stuff, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. I think Kanye has still put together a good track or a good project or something for you.
I feel like at this point, I want to hear Kanye West rap though. I just think it's just tired. So I'd rather hear his beats right now at this point.
I feel that.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
I definitely feel that.
What's your artist that never miss on the feature?
Never miss on a feature.
Never miss. Like
I
you
don't
always
think
on.
I don't think Cole ever missed on a feature.
Okay, okay. I'm glad you said that. How you feel about that new song he did with Dirk though?
I think it was cool. I think I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like how Dirk sounded on that.
I
I
don't
think
like how Cole sounded on that though. I didn't like the song. The verse, the verse was hard, but I don't like the beat selection. I feel like he could have got somebody else on there.
Yeah, he could have. I think they forced it a little bit, and I think that be the issue with stuff like that. They forced it a little bit. It didn't come natural.
You think the label did this, or this is about a relationship? Like, okay, I fuck with you, you fuck with me, or cause Dirk hot, I want Cole on the song, Cole a legend.
I think it was definitely like a big move, a big money move. Cause Dirk had been doing songs with Drake for a minute, but this the thing.
They only got like 2 songs together.
But this the thing though. If you think about
as far as we know of, though, they probably got songs in the vault.
In the vault, yeah. But this is the thing I feel like about the music thing is it's a lot of artists that when they pop out they get a song with Drake, right? Well, the is that usually when you get a song with Drake, a lot of them fall off after that. Of course, Dirk was one of the ones that didn't fall off. Like you got
well, hold on, wait though. Let me say something right quick. Drake was Dirk on his song. That was Drake's song though. I feel like usually when you a new artist, it kind of fuck you up though, because it's like, damn, the song bigger than you. They know your song, but they don't know you. You see what I'm saying?
They don't know you. Yeah.
Like McConan and Black Boy JB, they ain't had a fan base. That's why I think their careers came down.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of what I'm saying is like, in order for you to kind of cement yourself, you got to kind of build a brand first. But I feel like Dirk brand so big now that they trying to find a way to keep him a little more relevant. You know, keep him in front of everybody so he don't, start to fall off, especially in the current time period. And the best way to do that is if you go to people like Cole fan base. Cole ain't never gonna fall off because the bulk of the people that listen.
Jay-Z fell off. It can happen to anybody.
But, well, to me, Jay-Z didn't fall off to me. I don't think Jay-Z fell off.
Pause. What you call fall off? Because Jay-Z is 50 years old. Nobody's checking for no Jay-Z track. I ain't checking for Jay-Z.
But the thing is he's still important in hip-hop.
Yeah, he's a legend. All legends. LeBron.
He a legend.
But LeBron is still important now. But I don't think he's a top 5 player no more. But he's still important to the game because what he done to it.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm saying is like you gotta kind of do some stuff to stay at that level. And I feel like some of them they kind of lost that. Like I'm trying to think of who lost it so far.
Block Boy JB, he fell off the map.
Block Boy JB is completely done. Yeah, he is done.
McConan, he came out the closet gay, and he can't come out with another hit.
Yeah, and some of them is it's.
But he never was talented. If you listen to Tuesday, that song is just a catchy song. He ain't saying nothing in that song, dude.
Yeah, he not. Got the club going up.
And then he had the song selling Molly. You know what I'm saying? Like he just
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like what song is better though, the Lil Durk song and J. Cole, or the A Lot song with 21 Savage and J. Cole? Because I feel like he trying to do something with 21 Savage did, but I don't,
Nah, he didn't do it right. If that was his goal, because 21 Savage gave a
introspective.
It was more rap. Dirk ain't really rap on that track that he got with Cole for real. Like he was more so like,
melody.
Yeah, he was doing the ability thing. I think if you're gonna get on a song with Cole, you need to rap. Cause that's what Cole gonna come do. I think you
So who you think had the best verse?
I think Cole verse was better.
So what about the 21 Savage and J. Cole song? Who you think had a better verse? I feel like 21 Savage out rap J. Cole in that shit.
I think I think 21 Savage had 2 verses though. So I'll say that he gave more content because of course it was 2 verses, but I don't think he out rapped Cole. I think it was just more volume. He was just rapping more than Cole because he had 2 verses on the track.
Name an artist that never made a bad song.
Shoot, it ain't one of them. I think everybody that made one bad song.
How you feel about Ja Morant? Turning up on the ground with his gun and shit. He was turning up on it. He got suspended again too.
Man, I don't think they should have suspended, bro. Cause he hasn't killed anybody. He hasn't committed a crime. To me, you'll take somebody like it be governors and like U.S. congressmen and senators and stuff that be on the gram taking pictures with guns with their families and stuff. Don't nobody have a problem with it.
But they also white though. He's a young black man with $230 million.
And see, that's my issue with it is because the only reason they mad is because he black to me. He ain't.
But he breaking company policy though. Company policy thing he can't.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Target doesn't get too lit.
I feel it's a weird little mix up because I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but I guess if you bring in the company policy part of it, I feel it. Because if it's in your contract that you're not supposed to do certain stuff, then okay, you shouldn't be doing certain stuff.
Why you feel You said what?
I'm about to say I still feel like they was a little hard on him, but I feel it at that point. It's company policy.
He also allegedly pointed. He also beat up a 17-year-old and pointed the gun at him. Then he pulled up to his sister volleyball game and whipped the dude's ass and threw his phone and put red beams on the Indiana Pacers players. Allegedly, he did that.
That's interesting right there. I don't know. That's interesting.
You see that? But you see the common denominator is Ja Morant and all this is Ja.
Of course, yeah. They always gonna come, especially they see somebody making some money, they gonna try to cause a problem with it.
And I think one of his homeboys banned from the stadium. Though. I forgot what he did though. He banned for a year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I got a couple more for you. Why men choose sex objects as women and women choose? Why men choose sex objects and women choose success objects?
Because that's kind of, if everything I do in my life is like I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. My whole life is based on how successful I become, if I'm being honest with you. And that's because people are gonna always value me more if I've worked harder, made more money, stuff like that. I mean, and that's just what the world has showed me, that the more you do, the more people value you. And I know it's not like that for women right now. Because as a woman, if you find, a good man to get into a relationship, nobody will ever doubt what you've done. But I feel like as a man, the pressure is always on your shoulder. Because if you die, I mean, not if you die, but if you, like, let's say as a man, you go home, like you become homeless. People gonna always be questioning, like, well, why you homeless? You must not work hard enough. You a failure. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to, I feel like if a woman were to be homeless, people would always base it on like, well, what put you in this situation? What
man? They gonna blame a man in that. They gonna say, what man put you out?
They might. You feel me? And actually, no. The perfect example. You saw that video on it was going viral not too long ago. This dude, he was in college and had a roommate, and he woke up one day. His roommate was gone, but it was a lady just sitting in his kitchen, and it was a homeless lady that had snuck into the dorm room, and he called the cops, got her put out, and people in the comment section was like, man, she was homeless. You should have gave her a meal, fed her, helped out. And I'm like, bro, know, bro. This is a random woman I have never seen
Hey,
before,
we
and she didn't broke
ain't
into
saying
my
no
house.
hoes. We don't say these hoes, bro.
Look, this the issue for real. What if a homeless man would have broken into a girl dorm room?
Oh, he's a killer. He's a rapist. He's a
It would have been
sicko.
over with.
Oh man, they
So
gonna shame his ass.
so you gotta understand once you start realizing that that's how the world works. It's like, okay, I understand, and like this the thing. I'm not saying that stuff don't happen to women, because stuff do happen to women, and if anything that ever happened to a woman negatively, call
But,
the cops.
let me say this though: if nobody got their health, you can't work. You gonna be broke. Because if you ain't got no
Yeah,
health, how you gonna make money? Your health is making you money.
no, you're right. That's true. And I mean, it's just one of them things. Like I don't be playing them. You know, I ain't trying to risk stuff like that, man. So,
But let me say this quote though right here. I'm gonna see this quote. I got Como.
all right.
This is a quote. It said, "Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved under the condition they can provide something."
Yeah, except by your family. But yeah, that's you. And when I say family, I mean, but like parents and stuff like that. But nah, I agree with that. I think that um like the people in my family, like cousins, aunties, and stuff, I think they're gonna love me no matter what. But I think that the more you get into it, though, you start to realize, like, man, in order for me to get anywhere in life, it's gonna be rough if I'm not out here making some money, because I'm not gonna be able to get anything done. I got it. You got to be successful. You got to be putting in some work. It's a lot of weight to bear, but at the same time, you know, that's what we signed up for. That's what we, you know, we got to find a way to do it.
Yeah, you gotta get how you live.
Got to get it how you live.
So, would you date a stripper?
Nah, I ain't with it.
Okay.
It ain't nothing like too negative, you know. Live your life. I want them to live their life, but
We
at the
love the
same
stripper
time,
hoes over here. Hey, we love the stripper hoes. We ain't judging.
look, live your life. I don't care what you do with your life, because I'm gonna do what I want to do with mine. But you know, just understand that I'm cool on it. It ain't no
Okay.
disrespect though.
Facts. We agree. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. I got this one. Do you believe that a man's test of loyalty is when he is unsuccessful, and a woman's test of loyalty is when he is unsuccessful?
Yeah, I agree with that, because I definitely agree with that. When a man is successful, he got options, which means that I can pick this one, and this one.
You got to pick it a little boy, like a
He got to
buffet
pick it a
line for
little.
him.
So in order for him to be loyal at that point, he really got to be loyal. He really got to want to be with you.
What,
I mean, that makes sense.
how would you define success? Because Drake and Trey Songz said, "I want the money, cars, clothes, and hoes." That's successful. So, what is success to you?
I feel like success is being able to see the fruits of your labor. It ain't necessarily, to me, it ain't a whole bunch of money. It ain't a whole bunch of women. It ain't a whole bunch of fame. To me, it's just, I can look back at something and see that I worked hard and I made this happen. And honestly, that was the whole reason why I made that goal to like lose all the weight that I lost, is because, you know, you get to a point in life, I feel like, and you don't necessarily know, you know, how the world is set up, and you know, you really feel like you can't really get anything done. But I'm realizing that the more you work at something, once you can complete something, I feel like you get one goal reached, it kind of open your eyes to, okay, this I can do some other stuff now, because I saw that I was successful with this, so shoot, let me try something else. Let me go for something else.
Right. All right. Pusha T or Kendrick Lamar?
I'm gonna take Kendrick.
Tyler the Creator or Pusha T?
I take Tyler.
Hey man, you know I appreciate you coming on, man. Showing love doing shit though,
Hey,
man.
for sure, man.
You're my distant brother from another mother.
Hey, bro, like I told you a while back, man, you know, it's one of them things. Shoot, I pop off, I gotta slide back through for an interview. Look,
Hey man, don't get Hollywood on me and charge me, like, you know, that's $500 right now.
You get what I'm saying, man? You get what I'm saying? Look, you can't. Hey, don't do the same to me now.
No, man.
Your jump might take off tomorrow.
Humble beginnings, though. I remind myself,
Exactly.
humble beginnings.
That's how I go.
Thanks.
Once once you see that work, once people start seeing the work though, it don't take nothing but an overnight boom, one video go viral. Then
So what about all the women who had dissed you before you made it? Are you gonna give them a chance now? Like all the hoes who dissed you, like, we good on you, done. And when you make it, are you gonna show them love? You gonna be like, hey, you know what? It's all good. They can come back.
Nah, it won't even be anything like that. At least to me, because I don't think anybody should really have an issue with me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like what's the best way to put it? I know where I was in life, I think, back then. So I really can't even blame a woman for potentially overlooking me because I wasn't really worth, paying attention to at the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the thing is that because I wasn't worth paying attention to, it makes sense that you weren't, paying attention to me. But now that I am, you got to understand what come with that.
Right.
That means that I'm not just going to give you all my attention. I'm not just going to be, you get what I'm saying? I got work to do still. I got goals that I got to reach. I got stuff I'm trying to pursue. So,
you gotta wait in line like everybody else.
You got to wait in line, respectfully. Now, if you would have caught me before all this happened when I wasn't really worth nothing, yeah. I would have been loyal to you because dang, she was down with me before I had anything.
Like J. Cole wife though, he married his college sweetheart.
Oh yeah. Because that's how it goes. If you down with me before I had anything, I got you.
You gotta get you a ride. You gotta get you a ride or die. I call it ride or live. Dude. I'm trying to live. I ain't trying to die.
I'm trying to live. Exactly. I'm with you on that.
Hey, well, I appreciate you though, man. We definitely gotta do it again though, big dog. It was fun.
Nah, man. For sure. Most definitely, man.
Much love, bro.